Okay, so first we're gonna go ahead and go over the opportunity project. And about this program, and it's basically the opportunity project links a counselor with students that have tested in English and math courses, basically that are remedial. So with these students, they are ensured they have access to support services they deserve. And basically, as a result of the student support services, it is known that students are engaged in the process of education and they definitely reach academic success. So basically the mission of the Opportunity Project program, it is to welcome, support, challenge, and encourage all students towards excellence while recognizing and addressing the institutional and systematic barriers they might face. So within the outcome of the students enrolled in this program, they meet individually with an assigned counselors at least once during the semester. They develop a comprehensive educational plan with the counselors. And last, they participate in classroom presentation and workshops. The Opportunity Project student resources, we have different centers. Basically, the first center would be the Basic Skills Study Center, and the Basic Skills Study Center is it's basically computer workstations that student access individualized programs in English, basic reading and English and math. We also have a Learning Resource Center, and basically the mission of the library and learning resources is to foster a productive learning environment by providing quality services. We also have a Writing Center, and this is where students could either walk in or they can make an appointment, and it's a one-on-one assistance with tutors. We also have a Math Student Center, and it's here to help students succeed in their courses. They do this by providing tutoring and access to mathematical software and web-based software for math. And we also have the Peer Assisted Study Sessions. So this is just like a mentoring, tutoring program, which aims to provide a learning comprehensive atmosphere for the traditional tutorial environment by focusing on peer-to-peer. So I'm going to briefly go over the introduction to college, basically the 101. And we're going to go over important college terminology and that are important to know. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and go over the status of a full-time enrollment. And basically, a full-time student is enrolled in 12 or more credit hours in a semester. A part-time student is enrolled in less than 12 credit hours in a semester. Please keep in mind that this definitely affects your financial aid in regards to what you can qualify for depending on your status. A petition. So as a college student, I was always confused of what they referred over as a petition. And basically a petition is both the process and the form a student will need to fill out to request a consideration of special circumstances. So for instance, if a student is denied admission, they may petition for admission based on circumstance. The registrars is definitely a very important department because this is where you go ahead and submit a grade appeal, you need information on enrollment, you need to obtain transcripts, probation, retention policies. So this is a department where you can definitely inquire information about those policies. Withdrawal. So oftentimes I run into students where, they're just like, oh, I couldn't finish the class, so I ended up failing it. Well, there's actually a withdrawal. And basically students may withdraw from the course during the semester. Of course, there is established procedures for doing so. With a withdrawal, they don't necessarily affect your GPA. However, you don't want to withdraw for too many classes because, that also doesn't look good on your transcripts. Concurrent enrollment. So a student can enroll and attend in 2 educational institutions at the same time, provided that the certain criteria are met. So if you want to attend 2 different city colleges, but you are trying to meet that criteria for one college, then you should be fine. Academic probation. So all college students require a minimum cumulative grade point average to remain in school. If failed, student will be placed in academic probation. Also keep in mind, if you are receiving financial aid, this would definitely be affected. So a little bit about what you can receive at the community college. You can receive an associate degree. So associate degree is a 2-year post-secondary degree whose students who pursue this kind of degree full-time can complete a program in as little as 2 years. So it is a total of 60 credit units. You must meet area A through G general education classes. And also keep in mind some courses are also related to your area study. So an associate transfer degree is a 2-year associate degree that are fully transferable to the Cal State and are no more than 60 semester units. So basically with this type of degree, you're also taking some classes from the community college that are related to your area study, and this guarantees you to transfer to university. So it just definitely looks good on you. With the CSU breadth certification, this you can inquire with your counselor. Just let them know you want to follow the CSU certification, and basically what this indicates is that it certifies all students have completed all lower division general education requirements for the Cal States. So for instance, you transfer over to a Cal State and they require additionally GEs. Due to this certification, you will not need to take any more general education classes. IGETS is very similar to the CSU. It basically has completed all lower division general education classes for the UC system. So this is if you want to go ahead and transfer to a UCLA or any private institute, you can go ahead and inquire about IGETS. And we also offer at the community college level a certification. So this is any certifications are available in the community college. It really depends on the community college. For instance, some offer paralegal certificates, so it does depend on the college itself and what they offer. So a lot of students do ask, how can we fund our college? So financial aid is available. And basically financial aid falls under many different branches. One of them is grants, and basically these are non-repayable funds. So you will need to qualify for them, but you do not need to repay them back. Federal loans, so these are direct loans, parking loans, and grant plus loans. These are different type of loans. They do have to be repaid and are added with interest. So after 6 months of graduation, you're going to have to start with a repayment plan. And scholarships are usually merit-based, so they do have deadlines and different qualifications to apply for scholarships. So it can be for GPA or other things. A bond fee waiver is a different type of grant, and basically these will waive your enrollment fee. So you do not need to receive any type of funding. Well, any additional funding. This is just for covering enrollment units. Work study, you do have to apply for this within your FAFSA application, and this is a great way for you to earn money for college and through part-time on campus or on the community. Since it's just a basic overview of financial aid, we actually do have a financial aid department on campus. So you're definitely able to walk in if you need any guidance with your application or you have any additional questions, you can go ahead and inquire with them. These are different college academic programs and services. So we have the EOPS program, which is an extended opportunity program and services. This is a state college funded program, and basically it's designed to assist students with economic, linguistic, and educational challenges. So the requirements to apply to this program, you must be enrolled in 12 units, have completed less than 55 or fewer units, and you must be also a California resident. Another program is TRIO. So this is a federally funded program. The program serves income eligible and first generation students. So according to ratios and guidelines set by the federal government. Within these two academic programs, they basically offer individually counseling, where you do need to meet your counselor once or twice a semester, and they offer other services where you can rent out your textbook from them, priority registration. So these are definitely beneficial programs. You can inquire. We also have in campus a transfer center. So we do have counselors that will guide students in regards to applying to the university. In addition, they do provide assistance with uploading all required documentation, for instance, recommendation letters, cover letters, or things like that. They would definitely be able to assist you in the transfer center. So we're going to go ahead and go over a brief assignment that I do want everyone to participate. We're going to go with the college strategies. It is SMART goals. So I'm going to go ahead and identify each letter and what they mean. So the first one, it was set specific goals. So your goal must be clear and defined. You want to know exactly what you want to accomplish. Example, know exactly what you need to accomplish and what you hope to gain from doing so, whether it's simply finishing a project, passing your remedial courses, or writing a personal statement for a scholarship. So know exactly what your goal is. It must be clear and to you and defined. So number 2, set measurable goals. So this includes precise amounts, dates, and so on in your goals as you can measure your degree of success. For example, make sure you can easily evaluate whether or not your goal was met and how beneficial it ultimately was to you. So, you want to make sure that how beneficial this goal was for you and how are you going to meet this goal. So you want to make sure it's measurable goals. Number 3, set attainable goals. Make sure that it's possible to achieve the goals you set. So for example, be realistic when setting goals. This can help you avoid missing deadlines and getting behind. Number 4, set relevant goals. And number 5, set time-bound goals. Realistic time frame for achieving your goals. You want to be very realistic on what you want to accomplish. If it's baby steps, things, you want to be very realistic with that. So, wrapping up our lesson for today, we're going to go ahead and engage in small groups and we're going to identify our SMART goals. You want to identify each letter and how specific, how measurable, how attainable, and how relevant, and your time. So you want to identify each letter, and by next week we're going to go ahead and go over the answers. So for right now, we'll go ahead and start working on that. If you guys have any questions, I'll be here to answer. Thank you.